Well, what I would say to that fan is I understand the angst of 4 and 8. Believe me, I live it and think about it every day. Our football coaches live it and think about it every day. Our student athletes are trying to figure out how we make sure that we have more success, and I'm confident we will. But historically, we have proven at Iowa you don't have to compromise. Historically, this high graduation rate is not because I'm here. It's not even just because Kirk is here. He'd be the first to tell you that this is a culture that's existed here for a long time. It existed under Hayden, and it existed before that. We know that we can excel in the classroom and we can excel competitively. So you have to avoid the temptation to look for some quick fix that compromises one of your principles. Our 3 principles are not going to change as long as I'm here. We need to win, and if we don't win, I won't be here, coaches won't be here, because that is an expectation. I understand that, I embrace it, and I spend time focusing on it. We also need to graduate, and I won't back off on that principle, and we need to do those 2 things and everything else we do with integrity, do it the right way. I've been in this business almost 30 years. I've always worked with people and worked at places that believed that. I will not compromise that. Is it a little harder sometimes to not take a shortcut? Yeah, probably. But in the long run, you get much greater enjoyment, much greater satisfaction when you do all those things. You don't compromise. It's hard when you're going through it. You have to resist that temptation. That's why a leader like Kirk is so extraordinary. He has always believed in all 3 of those things. And he's demonstrated over a very long period of time he can do it and keep all 3 of those pieces of the puzzle in place. Our graduation rates in football, I believe I'm right in saying this, Penn State and Northwestern are the only other 2 programs who academically have more success than our football program in the Big Ten. And among the nation, we're one of the leaders. And when those bowl discussions come out, when they take all the bowl teams, unfortunately, competitively, we weren't in that list this year, but most years and every other year since he's been here, we were in that list. And not only were we in those bowl games, but we were also one of the top performers academically. So that's a long answer, Rick, to telling you we're not going to compromise, we're not going to panic, we're going to keep all 3 principles in place, and yes, we understand we have to win more, and that's what we're committed to.